Let's head to Titan Stadium for the Gillies Heating and Air Conditioning Game of the Week. That field goal I just mentioned was booted by soccer junior Alan Perez. Would we see some more clutch kicks from him tonight? Well, let's check it out. Boylan had control in the first half, and it all started with this punt return from Santana English. He's going to be able to get to the outside with a few blocks, makes a few men miss, and he is off to the races. That is going to tie this game at 7. The Titans would score a few more, and then here's how they end the half. Connor Dennis airs it out. Denny Dimes has Mason Calderon. Boylan went into the half up 28-7, but Belvidere North had something cooking. A rare pass here from Max Gillenswan. He's got Ethan Tuckley on the perimeter. He misses a tackle, and he's in for the score. Now it's 28-14. The Blue Thunder on a comeback tour here. Eric Roman found a hole, and folks, he is gone. We've got a tie game, 28-28. Belvidere will get the ball back and try to run out the clock and rely on that guy I mentioned earlier, Alan Perez from 41 yards. No good. Let's go to OT. Boylan will get the first crack at it. Dennis, he's going to go over the middle like we saw him do all night. Philip Dixon in the end zone. Now it's 35-27. North has to score to keep this thing going. Gillenswan rolls out right, launches one out there, and Nico Bertolino has it. What a catch. 35-35, folks. The Blue Thunder trying to win it here, going for 2. Bertolino again, but Dixon makes the grab, and the Titans survive with a clutch stop. What a game, 35-34 your final, and this one goes in favor of the Titans. The most dramatic of finishes. Of course, I'm out of breath just doing that one. We're joined now by our Nick 10 analyst and performance manager at Mercy Health Top Performers, Tim Bailey. Tim, it looks like the Titans had this game in the bag. We talked about it on the sidelines, but how would you describe the atmosphere, in Titan Stadium and what the way the Blue Thunder refused to throw in the towel?
Well, first of all, you got some of the best fans in the state.
My gosh, yeah.
So the Titan fans, salute my hat to you guys. You guys did a phenomenal job. But getting to the game, I have to ask myself first, who was that came out second half? Because the first half we saw Boylan really taking it to a really good Belvidere North team. And then all of a sudden there was a momentum shift when Belvidere North came out, and they pretty much dominated in the second half. So with that being said, I think Boylan needed to respond, and they did. But I think going forward, Boylan can't get themselves in this type of trouble anymore.
So what was it, Tim, that really changed that momentum in the second half for Belvidere North? Did they change up their strategy? Did they do anything drastically different? Or did they just execute better from the first half?
What I saw, Belvidere North just executed better, to be honest with you. Belvidere North did a phenomenal job. Coach Beck and his staff did a phenomenal job making the adjustments in the second half to where they came out. They almost walked away with the W coming out of Titan Stadium. So, defense played well in the second half, and offense, they clicked a little bit more on offense. I would have to say, though, I think this may have been a closer game if Belvidere North had some type of passing game. I've said that for years. I'll continue to say it until they show me different. But, you got to tip your hat off to the Titans for really just staying hungry and really staying poised, particularly at the goal line stance that you see here in the clip here. So, again, it's tough to play in that stadium. And, again, we knew this was going to be this type of matchup this time of the year, these two teams going head-to-head. But, boy, what a game.
What a game. And not that it should have come down to this, but it came down to Boylan's big stop in overtime that won them that game. Tell us what you saw there.
Well, again, I've always said, I've got a saying, big-time players step up in big-time games, and I think that defense of Boylan, all 11 of those guys on the field stepped up at that moment.
Yeah, and it was Dixon who used that great speed of his to shoot in there.
Yep.
And I don't know if he knew what was coming, or he certainly looked like he shot that alley, like he knew where he was going.
And then Connor Dennis, too. Connor Dennis goes down with a calf strain. Hopefully he's okay. But the resilience he showed to really just come back into the game and just keep his Titans in the game was huge for Boylan.